What's up, fuckers? So it's time for another video, but this time I get to work on one of my projects. So let me flip the camera around and I'll show you what we're doing today. All right, so this is a 1996 Chevrolet stepside single cab. It's originally a Cheyenne model. A few things have been changed. We already put wheels and tires on it. New paint. The interior is completely shot. Seats garbage, carpet's garbage, headliner's garbage, dash is pretty much garbage, door panels garbage. But we're gonna take all this shit out, get it down to the bare metal like we always do, get it all cleaned up, put a whole bunch of new parts in here, and see if we can't make this thing like new. Now, this dash might look out of place for some of you OBS gurus. This is actually out of a 99 3500. The one that was in there originally was worse than this one, believe it or not. So my buddy swapped it out for me. We're gonna take it back out and clean it up and make it look like new, and we're gonna put it back in. The cool part about this truck is originally it had a 4.3 liter V6. So out of that same 99 3500 was this 7.4 liter. So it has a 7.4 liter 454 big block in here in this little tiny ass truck. We're gonna do a little bit of cleaning up underneath here. It's pretty clean to start with, but it's, you know, it's just dirty from sitting and being worked on and stuff. But we're gonna clean it up a little bit more, make it look a little nicer, and get everything done. Put a new front grille on here a while back, about 6 or 8 months ago. Kind of hard to get a good shot on this. I'm kind of cramped in here, but you get the idea. But you can see it's in pretty nice shape for the most part. Well, we're gonna get cracking on this thing, man. We're gonna take it apart, get everything cleaned up on it. Got to send the instrument cluster in to get rebuilt because it's freaking haywire when you drive it. It's old as shit. Anyway, no big deal, man. We're gonna get tearing this thing apart, and we'll get back with you when we make some progress. You can see what we're doing. So until then, man, stay tuned. This one's gonna be a fun one. All right, fuckers. We got the inside all taken out. Got it all cleaned up somewhat. I mean, you saw what it looked like before. Got a little bit more to do. I'm gonna start doing some sound deadening, carpet, some other bullshit. Got all those parts right there. Carpet laying out. Yuck. It's looking a little bit better. So hang tight and we'll get some more shit done. Alright, so we're making some progress on the step side. Getting a lot of the interior all cleaned up. Waiting on some sound deadening material to come in so we can start on the floor, back wall, and the ceiling. Gonna do some more cleaning up on the dash, but started the sound deadening on the doors. You know, it may look odd, but there is a couple things going on here inside the door. We do a 2 mil everywhere, a 2 mil sound deadening treatment. And then on this lower half in particular, go back over it with another 5mm layer. And then we cover everything in a 6mm foam, acoustic foam. And then right here behind where the speaker is going to go, kind of in this location here, just a factory location, I do this checkered pattern made out of this hush mat. And it's probably 10 mils thick each. So do a little pattern there, and that helps break up the vibrations off the back of the speaker and helps project the sound forward. But let me show you the difference. We'll use the tailgate as the comparison. So that's what it sounds like on the tailgate. Let's go over here to the door. Pretty solid. So we're going to do kind of the same thing here on the inside. We're going to do the entire floor as far up underneath there to the firewall as we can. The back wall and the ceiling, we're going to do 2mm full coverage on everything. Then we're going to cover the transmission hump and the back wall with a 5mm layer. And then everything will get covered in a 6mm acoustic foam, including the back wall. And then the top, in addition to the 2mm, it's going to get a 7mm acoustic barrier. And that should provide more than enough coverage and sound deadening for this little truck. I've got a new carpet for the floor. I've got the back wall carpet piece on order. I've got a new headliner. We got tons of new parts for this truck. We're gonna do a bunch of wiring and stuff for the sound system in advance, so that there's less to do later. You know, while we have the interior out, it's just easier to do it now. She's cleaning up nice, coming along. Got the other side done already. The door, same exact treatment as the driver door. And you can see that's a hell of a difference in the way that the sound deadening actually works. A couple of the other things we're going to do is you can see how this foam crap isn't really where it should be. It should be up around this area, so I'm going to yank all this old stuff off. I'm going to put new on both sides, both doors. Passenger door is a little bit better condition, but just make it all new. I'm also going to replace all this weather strip. This piece is actually missing, so I've got a replacement for that coming as well. So we're going to go ahead and replace all the perimeter weather stripping on the doors. Thought I'd help cut down some of the road noise that we were hearing when we first drove this truck. So we're doing a bunch of little things like that. New door handles. Decided to go with chrome just to kind of help bring out some of the other chrome pieces. Got those done already. Debating whether or not I want to go with chrome mirrors or not. I'm not 100% sure yet. Still debating on that one. A few other things like these step pads here. They make these in billet aluminum. I might swap those out. Not 100% sure yet. Even though these are pretty old, they're in really great shape for the most part. But yeah, it's coming along nice. So hang tight with me, guys. I got some sound deadening material coming in real soon. I'm decided to go with this Vibro Solutions brand, and they're not sponsoring us or anything like that. Did a customer's vehicle with this stuff, and I was super impressed with the outcome on that truck, so I decided I'd use it on my own project here. Just kind of went from experience on what we did on that last truck. Gonna do pretty much the same thing on this one. And man, it's gonna be so amazing when we get that done. So hang tight, man. Well, as soon as we get that, I'll show you the process on what we do. It's pretty cool. So hang tight. Okay, we got our order in from Vibro Solutions. So now it's a matter of course. We're gonna start on the ceiling so that we don't damage the sound deadener on the floor. So we're gonna clean the ceiling as much as we can, wipe it down with alcohol, and then we'll start. But I wanted to give you an idea on what it's like now. So here, that's before. Then after we get it done, I'll show you what it's like after. So check this out. Okay, so I got the first layer 2 milled pretty much done, and now I'm going back with the 7 mil acoustic deadener on top of that. Just had this front half left to do, but I wanted to show it to you while there was 2 layers visible. And then I've got some back here I got to do, and then down the B pillars. And B pillars aren't really all that important, but we're gonna do a little bit anyway. That's where we're at right now. So hang tight and I'll show you the finished product here in a minute. Okay, so we got all the sound deadening done on the ceiling. It's looking pretty good. Got all the seams taped. So, as promised, here's that knock test before and after. Check this out. Wasn't that crazy? What a huge difference that sound deadening stuff makes, man. So I always recommend everybody do the sound deadening if you get a chance or if you have the money to. It makes a big difference. Also makes all your sound system sound a lot better, and it kills all that road noise. So here we go. We're gonna do some more. All right, now that we got the ceiling done, we're gonna move on to the B pillar and the back wall. As you can see over there, there's a 4x6. We're not gonna use those. We're just gonna demo those out. I think we're gonna have enough sound coming from the front. Really gonna kind of be useless. Plus they're gonna get covered up by our enclosure and everything anyway, so might be a little bit overkill. Some people tend to think I overkill this sound deadening thing anyway, but I don't really give a shit. Do things the way I want. So one of the things I'm gonna do, and you see I did it on this side, put a little bit of sound deadener on there, put a little bit of acoustic mat on the floor in there. I'm gonna tie all these wires up since we're not really using most of those. And then I'm gonna take this polyfill and fill the voids up on both sides as much as I can. And then we're gonna sound deaden over the top of that. So when we put our trim piece back in, it'll all be done already. So that's what we're doing now. So hang tight, we'll get some more done. Okay, so we took that speaker out, and the wire that went across here, I just, instead of demoing it out and making it where we can't ever go back to factory, I rolled it up and put it down in there. So this is what we look like with with the polyfill, and I filled it, you know, pretty much up to here, as tight as I could get it. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to take this sound deadening and go over it like that, block it all in all the way up, and that's where we're at. I'll show you what it looks like when I get that done. All right, that's one side finished. I'll probably put a little piece up there, but for now, we'll leave it like that. So that's how it looks when it's finished. This is before. I'm gonna clean the inside of this one yet, but you get the idea. And then we'll move across the back wall and get all that done. All right. Let's keep it rolling. All right, I got the back wall with the 2 mil all complete. B-pillar as well. Also got that B-pillar over there on the passenger side stuff with that polyfill, about as tight as I can get it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and apply the 6 mil foam on the back wall, but only on this lower portion, not on this section. I found out on another truck, if you put it on there, it's too thick and that trim panel doesn't want to stay latched in. So we're going to put it on just the lower section, and then we'll start on the floor after that. All right, looking pretty good. Let's keep cracking. All right, we got that 6 mil foam put in. Looking good, taped up. I mean, there is no rattle at all. It's pretty dead. It's gonna be real nice to get a little bit of beat back there. Not gonna have any rattles or anything like that. So now, we'll clean the floor up again, get it wiped down one more time. We're gonna start doing some sound deadening on the floor now. And we'll go from there. Got a lot of curves, a lot of crevices and stuff we gotta work around, but that'll be all right. Just one more thing. Let's get it. All right, making some progress on the floor. Kind of tough to work around some of these curves and stuff, but you know, it is what it is. Just gotta go to the other side now and finish up, and then we'll start our other layer. It's a big difference so far. Coming together. Okay, we've got all the foam in, 6 mil foam. Tape down our cables and our wiring just like it was from the factory. Same spots. I put some leftover 7 mil like is on the headliner down over the transmission hump just to give it a little extra. So we are ready to put carpet in. See how that looks. Here we go. All right, all the sound deadening is finished. Got the carpet in there relaxing. It's all trimmed. Holes cut for the seat belts and the seat. Back wall carpet is in. And I think that is gonna wrap up this video on the build for the truck. But stay tuned, we will have plenty more coming as we restore this thing and get it back to 100%. We've got a ton of new parts for this truck. You can see by my pile right there. Got a lot of stuff. So hang tight, guys, and we will see you on the next video. Peace. Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, before I let you guys get out of here, you know, let me know down in the comments if there's something you want to learn how to do, or maybe something I can show more detail of. Just let me know. You know, sometimes I kind of speed through these things and I don't really, you know, give it much thought until after the fact, like now. So you know, if there's something you guys want to see more detail, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to show you guys everything that I know. So yeah, let me know, guys, and you know, we'll keep this build going, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Y'all have a good one.